Hello Assassins, welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Shadows video. In this one we are gonna go over the final reward from the project Sanctuary, aka the one where we are getting the Ezio's Legacy outfit and how are the perks and so on, so let's go. In my opinion, other rewards, aka the kusarigama, the hood are pretty meh, but the chest piece, also the trinket, those two are definitely worth it because of the perks and how you can get these. Well, just do the Animus projects, weekly anomalies, well, bi-weekly anomalies, because weeklies are resetting on Monday and also on Thursday after the item reset. First thing, we are gonna take a look of the perk of the ropes, after that the trinket one and some other cool stuff. So remember to hit the like, that would be really helpful. Press R1 to activate hidden hand after a kill with the posture attack. So pretty simple, but there is also a nice little thing that you may not realize at first. At least I didn't. It is actually pretty impressive. And the hidden hand, it is actually a Tanto ability, letting us assassinate enemies in mid-combat. And all we need to do, we need to use the posture attack. Well, on PlayStation it is R2, it is when you hold the attack. And in my opinion, it is better to use the heavy posture attacks in order to trigger this. So let's find some enemies and let's see the perk in action. For speedrunning and testing purposes, I'm playing on easy, but here we go, we used heavy posture attack and after that we did press R1 and took out the Samurai Daisho. And as you can see, we didn't lose any of the adrenaline, but just in case, let's use our bow staff. So we are not using the Tanto, and if that is not enough, we are gonna change the Tanto to other weapon, so there is no Tanto at all. But one thing I actually did forget to test, to reset all abilities from the Tanto skill tree. So I'm not sure, but I highly doubt you need the skill in order to use it, because it is tied to the ropes. So my bet goes that you can use it even though you have 0 skill points in the Tanto tree. Also, I would like to know how far you are in the Sanctuary project. Did you get the ropes already or are you still in progress, and if so, how far away? With this samurai, when I have killed him with the posture attack, we will wait a little bit for the next enemies. We did hit the enemy with regular attack, but fortunately, when we switched to weapon, pressed R1, it was still there, so there is a little bit of time in order to execute the perk of the ropes. So that is actually pretty nice, so we don't have to do it immediately, making this perk actually really good. I mean, it would be pretty bad if we would have to use it immediately after we have killed somebody with the posture attack. Since Naoe is not quite there yet with the close combat, and if the perk would work like I just said, it would mean that we have to kill enemies that are rounded up, and also we would need to be in heavily in the underdog position. Thus, having a little bit of leeway with this perk is absolutely amazing, fantastic, and of course the fit is looking so good. At least in my opinion. But arguably it is a male outfit, so probably it will fit Yasuke much better. But I'm not complaining, 3 outfits, always nice. So let's see what we are gonna get next with the Legacy outfits and if Yasuke will be able to wear any of them. Before taking a quick look of the trinkets perk, which is actually pretty simple, we are gonna test out the main outfit piece a little bit more. So hopefully you enjoy.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, the trinket giving us 150% adrenaline chunk when we are taking out enemies with our tools. Keep your eyes on my adrenaline levels. We have 2, but after throwing a kunai and taking out the enemy, there 150% aka 1.5 adrenaline slots filled. Easy as that. Besides being very cool item to have, also it is free and the perks combined can be pretty nice, although I'm not huge fan of the perk of the kusarigama and the hood. They are okay / meh, but the trinket definitely something that you can use on daily gameplay. Also the ropes, that perk is absolutely fantastic, especially if you don't like to use tanto as a weapon and you're still getting the best perk from that weapon. So in my opinion, this is definitely worth doing by completing weeklies. And after the close of Avachi DLC, we are actually getting 1 extra mission in the island of Avachi. That is nice. But before we are ending this video, let's take a look of one of the Twitch drops that is really hard to get. And I try to be as neutral as possible when describing that. So keep that one in mind. I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just wondering why, basically. And yes, I'm talking about the goat from the streamer named Fanum. You can get Curry the goat by watching Fanum in Twitch for 2 hours when he's playing AC Shadows. Drops enabled, but there seems to be a catch. He is starting without drops, then he is playing like GTA, then he's playing something else. Switching to the shadows, drops have been a little bit late after he started, and suddenly he may stop streaming shadows, disabling the drops completely, playing like GTA. Definitely when you're watching his streams or trying to get drops, especially when muting the stream, remember, check every now and then if he's still streaming AC Shadows, and that might happen once or twice in his streams, so definitely make sure you are getting this before the end of the month. Definitely not the most optimal way for anybody who's there just for the drops, and hopefully he is streaming a little bit more AC Shadows before end of the month. So let me know, do you have the goat already? Are you planning to get it? And of course, huge shout out to every single one of you who have been watching my videos, liking my videos. Special shout out to Casper for providing me the access to the Close of Avachi and also to the AC Shadows base game early. And huge shout out to my channel members. You guys are the real goats. For now, Skatha, over and out, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.